Alright, we got a 2009 Kawasaki Ninja 650, and I'm going to do a video of how to remove the front fairings. All of this up here, all is going to come off. First you got to take off these plastics down here, this whole thing, and in order to do so you got to take off the screw that's here, here, and there. I already took them off. And then there's also a screw that's right there you gotta take off. And I already took them off on the other side too, but there's actually these screw thingies that go in here, and there's two on underneath on the bottom up in there, and they look like this. Let me get one out. Looks like this right here, and basically you hold the edges, and then here, let me put it down. You basically hold the edges while they're underneath, and then you put like a screwdriver in there and just like pry it up, and then you just pull them out. It's pretty easy. And then you do literally the exact same step for the other side. Just take off the three, there, there, and there, and then there's that other screw that's down there. You also have to take that screw out and that one down there. And same with the other side. Right there and down there. Okay, once you get these things off, come off from right here, then you just gotta take that screw off. And same with the other side. You got that one screw. Alright, next you just gotta take off the windscreen, which is really easy. Just take off 4 screws, one there, 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 and there, and then it'll literally come straight off. So next you gotta take this part off right here, and in order to do so you gotta take that and that off, and they're kind of similar to the things I showed you earlier. They're not like screws. I already did it because it's kind of hard to film it and do it at once, but basically you just get a screwdriver and you stick it underneath and just pry it up, and then this will literally just come right out, and then you get to there. Okay, next you gotta start taking like the electronic stuff apart, because it's all attached to this front fairing, and obviously you're taking it off. So you gotta start by taking this thing off right here, and first you just pull this rubber thing off because it's covering up the actual electronic thing, and then you can just pull it. It's kind of hard to see, but you pull that back, and then you have to get to the thing like underneath that, and then there's the way to get it out is there's like the flick on the bottom that you push in, and then it literally pulls right out. Alright, so here's the thing I was talking about. It's probably hard to see before. This is what's inside of that rubber thing, and then literally, see if you can see it. If you stick your finger in there on the back side, you'll see can't get the camera to see in there, but there's like you can kind of see it there. There's like a knob that you push down, and then you just pull it out. And then you have to take off the turn signals, which are down here. See if the camera can even see this. Right here. And you gotta take them apart. And you'll see them, it's really easy to do it. And same with on the other side, there's the exact same thing. I disconnected the turn signals. They're separated there. Did the same on the other side. And then you're also gonna have to you're gonna have to pull those out. The lights have to come out. You literally have to pull this thing out right here. Not the whole circle, but there's a thing plugged into it. You pull that straight out. And then you also have to disconnect there's one connected there, and also one right next to it connected underneath there. So hard to get between all this, but right there and right there, they're right next to each other. You'll see them. You just disconnect those two also. Alright, so we got this disconnected, we got these two here disconnected, and as you can see here, I disconnected this from I pulled it out. It's like I pulled the power out of the lights. You literally just pull that straight out. And after all this has been disconnected, then you got these 3 bolts right here, and just unscrew them with a wrench. And be careful though, once you unscrew the last one, the front fairing is completely loose, and it's a pretty good idea to have somebody else with you so that they can hold it, because obviously if you don't want that falling, or else you'd crack the whole thing. So yeah, just you undo these 3 and have someone there to hold the fairing, and then you literally just pull it right off. After all that, fairing is off, and that's it. You have removed the entire front fairings. There you go.